Hey gang, it's Corey with YARC West and welcome in. If this is your first time checking out the channel, I appreciate it and hopefully you'll stick around. So next week, we're going to do a group crawl between myself, Dennis, and Duane. Dennis has never ran the creek, so figured it'd be a good idea to take him down there. We're going to run 1/10 and then 1/18. Duane doesn't have a 10 or an 18th scale. He just has the 12, which I'm sure he'd be fine to run. But for parity, we kind of want to keep all 10s and 1/18s. Now, Dennis is going to run his Ascent, which he's upgraded with the Fusion, and he's going to run his Ascent 18, which he's upgraded. So I'm not going to run either of my Ascents, 18 or the Fusion. I'm going to run the RGT. So we got to pick something out for Duane and probably upgrade it a bit, because a lot of my 18 and 24s are pretty much stock. So I may need some help here. So I was thinking of the TRX4M, which right now is stock, but I do have some upgrade parts for that. Probably not the FCX18, just because the wheelbase is pretty long. These two, probably not. These are just the ones for looks. I do have this Austar Hobby 18 Jeep that I've never ran. It's just been sitting here. I haven't even ran it yet. This is the Austar Injora one that they came out that everybody says is really good. These are two Easy RCs, which are a no-no. The 24 scale, which is probably no, because we want to try to do 18. I was thinking the lemur, even though the lemur is 24, but let's be honest, it's the length of an 18. Definitely not the Enduro 24, not Garbo, not this FCX 24, and I'm not going to run either of these. This is upgraded, this one's not. So what do you guys think? I'm leaning in between the lemur, the TRX4M, or this Austar Hobby. Not sure. Either way, if I do the lemur, I'm going to upgrade the links on this. And then I don't really have a motor or anything for the TRXM, no upgrade motor, so it would just be wheel offsets and some brass and stuff to give it weight. Throw in the comments which one you think. Now I know it's kind of dark in here and this camera doesn't really do a good job in low light, but we need to pick out a 110 for him as well. So we have the Rock Hobby Atlas, the Cross RC Emo AT4. My custom Jeep XJ is off limits because the body's messed up. Rock Hobby's off limits. That's a project I'm going to be working on. We have the Danshi Ridge Runner, the HB Toys R1011, which is all tricked out. And then we have a box stock Enduro SE, HB Toys R1001, which is all upgraded. Box stock Axial Base Camp, which I'm thinking may be a good one. Also, I kind of want to see how well it does. And then the MN model MN222, which isn't great. I have an ESC for it, so if that's the one that you guys pick, I'll have to upgrade that. I have some shocks on the way as well for that. So throw in the comments which ones you think for Duane. Either way, I'm going to upgrade the TRX4M and the lemur. So for the TRX4M, I just have these brass diff covers from Injora, a brass steering link, and just some standoffs because I was having problems with the Megalithics. They keep rubbing on the inside, so figured some standoffs will help and widen the stance out a little bit, give it a little more stability. Alright, so we'll jump into this. Alright, the first thing I'll do is this brass steering link. Alright, let's get these O-rings on. Alright, got those on. Let's get it back in. Or I accidentally put the ball joint in upside down. I just realized I should have took the diff cover off before, but I think we'll be okay. There's no grease in there at all. It's dry as a bone, man. I put a little grease in there. Let me take these wheels off. Alright, front's done. Knock out the rear. Sorry gang, the battery died as I was putting the diff cover in, and then I didn't notice it until I started mounting these standoffs. So I'll get these on and then we'll have a look at how it looks with the body on with the 6mm stand or 8mm standoff. I can already tell it looks like it's going to solve the issue of the rub on the inside. So let me get that attached and then we'll check it out. Alright, we widened the stance a bit. And I know, I mean, the tires are dirty because I've been using them, but these are super grippy and they climb really well. So I'm glad I was able to use them. Before I was getting rub on the inside, but that 8mm standoff looks like I'll be in pretty good shape here. All right, so I know it's not a motor upgrade, but it's not a stock. So if this is what you pick for Duane, then at least you'll be able to kind of compete against the other trucks. Now to move on to the second one. All right, gang, I got the wrong part for the lemur upgrade and I lost the damn ball joint for the original part, so I have to search and find that. So I'm thinking one of these two for Duane, but you guys saw what else I have, so I'm open to suggestions, just not the Red Cat Ascent 18 because that's what Duane's going to be running, or Dennis will be running. Now it's time for my secret weapon to compete with them. Ta-da! Axial Capra UTB18. That's what I'm going to be using. Now, granted, it's not a competition, but, you know, it does seem just a little bit bigger than the other 18 scales. But who's counting? Alright, so let me know in chat. What's Duane driving at 118? What's Duane driving at 110? I'm going to be taking the Axial Capra, the RGT, EX, a whole bunch of numbers. Dennis is going to be driving the Ascent, the original model, which he's upgraded, and he's going to be driving the Ascent 18. So we got to make sure Duane has something competent as well as fun to drive. Throw it in the comments, let me know. I do have a little time maybe for some other upgrades before we go. Thanks for checking it out, y'all. See ya.